Hello, everyone. Welcome to my 100th live stream. So, I want to thank each and every one of you, Dan, Megamat, Rowdy, Wasteland World, Dead Walker, Walker Dead, DeRosa, Epic Zombie Killer, and Ken for helping me get this far. So, yeah, really appreciate this. And yeah, 100 live streams. Okay, let's see who we have here with us. Oh, hi, Ken. Or, let's see, guys, join. Hi. Oh, you're muted. Hold on. It's loud in the back. Oh, okay. All right, man. Well, that's fine. You can just write something in the chat, and I'll respond to that. Just need to find a. Oh,
hey guys.
Hey, Dead Walker. Thanks for coming.
No problem, man. This is your 100th stream, right?
Yep. Hold on. I'm gonna try and get a picture or something on the thumbnail. Might take me a minute.
Oh, well, it's good to be here, man.
Well, thank you. I'm excited to be here too. Man, I gotta put something on. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna talk about the trailer and the sneak peeks that we got, and yeah, I hope it's I hope it's good. Good season 11, a good season 7 of Fear and World Beyond season 2, but not really sure.
Hey, Brian, I just want to say I actually listened to the Comic-Con and Angela Kang described that the Reapers are unique because they said that basically it's like every single one of them is like a trained killer, like a trained warrior. So they said so imagine it's a whole bunch of Michonnes, like a trained warrior, So it's like Negan, and all of his men are just they're just men. They're just people with guns, These are a group of people that are just every single one of them is highly trained, I think that's kind of interesting a little bit. Like they are,
Yeah.
I have a theory. I think someone else said it. I don't remember who said it, so I can't give credit to them. But I think what they might do, which will be interesting, is that they could become like whisperers, our group defeats the Reapers using the whisperer tricks.
That is very possible because we saw Maggie with a whisper mask.
I'm really glad they added that part in because we never saw Maggie in the Whisperer War. It's cool that we have like a little bit of a Maggie ties in with the Whisperer type of thing because she was a big part of the Whisperer War in the comics, and she obviously wasn't there, so it's cool that they added that little part in. I'm glad they did.
Something else is like everyone Eden was Enid. What's her name? Enid. Enid was kind of like a daughter to her, and she knew Jesus. For some reason, Walking Dead is so weird. A lot of show Glenn's death is the only death in the entire show that is like a thing that's brought up almost every season, multiple times. We never hear about Carl that much. Lori, Shane. I mean, well, obviously not them, but like Rick. Even Rick, he's not dead, but still, they never when a character dies. Maybe after that season that they died in, they never mentioned. They haven't mentioned Henry since 10. Well, I guess they have, but Enid, Terry, they haven't mentioned them. They haven't mentioned Jesus. They haven't mentioned Enid.
Rick's presence is still felt throughout the show. I feel like though.
Huh?
I feel like Rick's presence is still felt throughout the show.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Because even number one, he's not dead, and they do still talk about him a lot. But everyone else, pretty much almost every character except for maybe Glenn and Henry, every other character is never really mentioned. Like Abraham. When's the last time they mentioned Abraham?
And
those are big
season 7. Season 7.
No, Michonne mentioned Abraham whenever she was talking to Negan in season 9, saying, "Did you ever tell Judith about what you did to Glenn and Abraham?" That was pretty much the only thing I remember.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, does Judith? I bet Judith still doesn't know. She might. I don't know. Michonne never said that.
I really feel like that Judith probably does know the things that he did, but I feel like Judith is still young. She's forgiving. And I feel like that might be something that they can explore on, is that she realized that she can't be so, trustworthy of everybody, because it seems like she trusts everybody at this point.
And there was a meme where it was a meme and it was basically like it was basically just it was a meme and it was basically Glenn as a ghost and he was getting mad at Negan for killing him and then Negan tells it was Daryl's fault. And that's somebody I guess it makes sense Maggie wouldn't blame him. But in the comics, Maggie blames Rick for Glenn's death. So why couldn't she have blamed Daryl in the show, even though it was technically his fault as well? In the comics, it was not Rick's fault at all that
Yeah,
Glenn
because
died, but in the show, it was heavily Daryl's fault as well.
Daryl he's the golden boy, of The Walking Dead.
Yeah, yeah.
And I have a question. So I know the date. So we already know Walking Dead comes out August 22nd. But this is what I'm confused about. World Beyond comes back on October 3rd, and Fear comes back on the 17th, right? So that means all three shows will have to air at the same time because the 8 episodes of The Walking Dead won't be done by the time World Beyond comes back, and same as Fear. So, but what that mean? Because it's weird. Because that means they would all come back at the same time.
Yeah,
That
I
would
don't
be
know.
cool though. If
I
we
don't
saw an
know.
episode of The
3.
Walking Dead, then Fear, then World Beyond, that would be cool. But I don't think they're gonna do that.
I don't know. Hey guys, do you see the trailer in the video? Like, what do you see on the live stream?
I'm not doing a live stream. Hold on. Yeah, I can see it's paused though.
Yeah, okay, we're about to break it down. That's what I want to do. And I'm not going to use audio because obviously copyright.
Yeah.
I might. I mean, here's the thing though. I don't know if I want to go through. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if I want to go through. Like I might do an analysis, but I don't know if I might want to go through like every single panel because I can't go through all of them
Yeah,
because some
because
of them
some
are
people,
meaningless.
there's only one YouTuber who did that, and that was Movie Out. He went through like every single like panel.
Some of them are meaningless. Some of them are just walkers walking around.
Yeah, I don't think he'll do that. Probably the important parts, but I have a lot of stuff to talk about them, so that'd be kind of cool.
All right, let me go pull.
Huh?
The stream is a little bit delayed, so you'll have to pause it. Wait, Brian, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right. Oh, that's because I can hear you on the video end. Okay.
Okay, so here we have Negan. It looks like there's walkers. Some kind of window, maybe. I'm not really sure, but it seems like we're having a repeat of Father Gabriel and Negan trapped, and they're talking to each other. Like,
Yeah, I
kind of
think.
like season 8.
Oh, I'll let you talk first.
Oh, this is cool. Has anyone noticed that Gabriel's wearing this kind of armor thing?
Yeah. What I was gonna say is when Negan says bad memories, I think he's talking about when him and Gabriel was stuck in that thing.
I mean, maybe, but I don't see why that's a bad memory. Like, was it
Probably
traumatic?
Hey Brian, are you on the screen where it shows Negan, or are you on the one where it shows Gabriel?
It shows.
Gabriel.
Well, it's a little behind.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry about that. I don't think I can do anything about that, but
That's fine.
yeah. So Gabriel's wearing this armor, and maybe they get this from the military base. I think they got to be in like some kind of subway tunnel or the military base. I would have to say most likely.
That underground.
Probably. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, we have a Walker's Arm, AMC Studios. All right, so we're gonna go through this, and man, just the way the Alexandria looks. Alexandria is just so bad right now. Like, it's in a state of total like you can't fix it. I mean, at least that's how it looks. Because like I know they're gonna try, but I really don't know if Alexandria is gonna survive because they have to tear down the set.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
hear
watch
you.
the actual trailer because it's too delayed. Okay, so are you on the shot with like Magna sitting down by herself?
Yeah, I'm 17 seconds in. I think they're still.
All right, so who's that person walking up to her? You can't even see it. It's probably Kelly. I'm guessing.
Oh, this person in the shadow. I'm not sure.
Okay, and then the next. Okay.
All right. Oh, okay. So here we see looks like Lydia and Kelly, and they see some stray
That's
horses because they have no
Rosita.
saddles. Oh, that's Rosita.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's probably Rosita.
They look about the same from the back.
Yeah,
No,
I
because
thought Rosita has
another
black
shot of
hair.
them looking at the horses from another direction, and it's Rosita.
Yeah. Also, there's somebody here. It's probably Carol.
Yeah, Carol and Magna are there too, I think.
Well, it looks like those horses are loose though, aren't they?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
have no saddles.
there's more of those. Those horses come up a lot in the trailer for some reason. Those two horses.
Yeah, you guys think they're gonna like try to wrangle some stray horses? Like we're gonna get that, or do you think they're
I
just?
have a feeling they might be. They're either just random horses or they're one of their horses.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's possible. I don't think they have any more horses though. Like from what we saw in season 10,
Yeah, they're
House of the
probably like
Whisperer.
all dead.
Okay, yeah. So then we get this sign. I think it says like I'm not sure what that says, but this says East Market. So
Okay,
is this the mall or is this
I think it's a trick shot. They make you think it looks like the tunnel they're in episode 1, but it's probably the mall.
yeah, it could be.
That
Oh wait, I
might
saw
shot too for some
okay, yeah.
reason.
Let me just go back for a second. I saw Daryl and the guy with the eye patch.
Where I don't see where that is. I just saw Negan.
I'm at 23 seconds.
23. Yeah, 23 is just Negan with the light thing, right?
No, it's the East Market sign.
Oh. You have better eyes than me.
Yeah, okay, so now here we see Negan with the light. Yeah, I don't know, because we know they're going to a mall, they're going underground in the subway tunnel, and they're also going to a base. We don't like are they all gonna connect in the same like journey? Like they go the subway tunnel, then the base?
I think the mall is just a supply area. The base could just be maybe they're all just like stuff because the place they're at in episode 1 is because of the storm, and then the mall is probably just getting supplies, and the base might be a Reaper thing or just a random base.
Hey,
Hi,
Epic.
Brian.
Hey, man.
How are you doing?
Pretty good. 100 live streams.
Congratulations.
Thank you, man. It's been a long time. It took a lot of work for us to get to 100 live streams, but obviously that's only possible through you guys joining me. So thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So okay, let's go back to the trailer.
Daryl in the thing.
What?
The shot of Daryl and he's like on top of something. That's green screen, but what is that? I can't see it. That like all the stuff is clouds and then like a whole bunch of abandoned buildings.
Yeah, this is the military base.
Oh, so they go to it at night. That's not very smart.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah?
So, for whatever reason, quite a few people that George Drake now are all saying that Daryl was the one who was that character that got bitten in the trailer, and I don't believe any of them.
Yeah, me either.
I think they're gonna do that, but I mean, it's not impossible. I mean,
it's impossible. Like I said, Daryl's the golden boy.
Oh my bad. I hope in the Rick movies, or at least in the show, I guess someone loses their arm again, something like that. At least Rick. I want Rick to lose his hand again. I mean, in the movies, to make up for the show.
Yeah. It's green screen because you think they would show at least a couple of walkers in the distance walking, and that way it wouldn't look so fake. If there's some walkers on the ground, like that would be like, okay, that looks more real now, because it's just deserted, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So here we have. Okay. So we have, I think, some of Jerry's kids. We have Gracie, and then here we have Judith. I mentioned this before a couple times. She looks upset.
Okay. I have something to say about that. So Angela King will in the stream or what Comic Con was talking about. Judith is kind of stressed. This, at least in the A half, she's kind of stressed about protecting RJ. And later in the trailer, you see her training the kids. And the reason why she's doing that is because she's really stressed about just since her mom is gone, she feels like all the pressure's on her. to lead, and everyone, like all her family, like her real core family, I guess, is like gone, and she feels a little stressed. So that's kind of, she said they're gonna explore that in for her character in 10A.
Hey,
Yeah.
Brian.
Yeah, Epic.
Did you see the picture I posted of my Walking Dead tier list / ranking I posted on your Discord?
Yes, I did. Hold on. Do you still have that picture?
Yeah, it's still up there.
Okay, because I think it got kind of lost. Did you post it in general or in extinction?
It's
I
in
think it's in general.
Okay. Oh, it's right here. Um, yeah, we can go through it real quick.
I
Yeah,
looked at it and I agree like 199% of that. Like almost every character is exactly where I would put them,
yeah. So like,
except
um,
Jace and Carol.
yeah, like S is like legends, right? Like legend characters.
Dog is the. I don't care what any of you guys say.
Wait, so I'm trying to. How do tiers work? S is legend, A is like really good, B, and then D is like really bad.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So okay, so here we got the legends. Dog, I agree. Morgan, yeah, I could see that. Rick, definitely. Jerry, absolutely. Herschel, agreed. Glenn, definitely. He's the best character in my opinion of The Walking Dead. Negan, I could see that. Judith, I don't know. I would maybe put her in A. Like, I mean, she's good, but I don't know if she's quite there. You know what I mean?
Judith is probably the only character in the entire show who hasn't done anything that has like annoyed people. Every other main character has done at least one thing that people didn't like in the show.
The only reason I put Judith in the legend category is because she's just, a Grimes legacy character. Been around for so long since season 3.
Yeah, that's true. You got Shiva, Daryl, Michonne, Carl, Sasha, Abraham, Alpha. I don't know, man. Alpha's one where I don't know. I think she would go in A, maybe. I feel
Well,
like she would go
I
in.
think. Well, it's your opinion. I gotta say that multiple times because I don't want people to get it twisted. But I do think the Whisperers are definitely the best villains. I think the Saviors are one of the worst because they're just people shooting guns, like Dead Walker said it earlier. Negan is what makes the Saviors good, and I still think everyone's biased that Negan's a good character because he's funny. But the Saviors
Wait,
are just like
can
the
I
big
just
ones.
interrupt real quick? Brian, what is your favorite character in The Walking Dead? I'm sorry. You said that a few minutes ago. I'm sorry. What would you say it was?
I said that my favorite character in the entire series was Glenn.
I respect that. But who do you think is the best character though? Or do you think your character is the best character?
Guys, whoever's making the noise, please, guys.
Hey, Ken, you should probably mute your mic.
Thank you, Ken. Thanks, guys. Okay, so Dead Walker. I made a video of top 10 best characters in the Walking Dead franchise, and Glenn was still number one, like TV Glenn, because I absorb everything with the character. I look at their potential, how the actor portrayed the character, how relatable they are, how interesting, and how much they grew as a character, and how iconic they were, how much of a fan base. And I feel like Glenn was, in my personal opinion, the character I connected to the most in The Walking Dead because Glenn is a young guy who, in a way, his life kind of, if you think about it, he kind of gains more from the apocalypse because he was just a simple pizza delivery guy, and because the apocalypse happened, he was able to find something he probably never could before the apocalypse, which was love and somewhere to belong. You know what I mean? Like like be part of a family, a group, something bigger. And I feel like Glenn just had so much more potential, and he was so relatable to I would say like young audience members like me. So I think that's why Glenn was the best character in my opinion.
I can understand that. He got pretty lucky too when he found love because Yeah, he found it the best way possible.
I think he
um,
had one of the best gifts because most people have, like, of course, I just mean how he ended. Most characters die before they get something great, but like Brian said, his life was kind of just whatever before the apocalypse. But he found a wife. He had a kid, even though he never got to meet him.
Uh,
But
Yeah.
I definitely agree. That's the reason why I put Glenn in the legend category.
Yeah. These some other ones I was surprised with. Gabriel and Henry. So um
that's
so
yeah,
Gabriel,
Henry. I would put Henry that high.
yeah, I feel like Henry's maybe more B, like A to
I
B.
understand why. I actually would put Henry in S as well. I was never one of the people who hated him at all.
Oh,
Well,
oh,
people didn't hate
yeah.
him; they just disliked what he did.
Well,
Oh
he
yeah.
took Carl's story. That's the thing. He took Carl's story.
I know, but
Oh, okay.
I guess
So
an A. But he has him at the end of S, so I think that's a perfect
Hey,
thing.
Brian.
yeah,
So, how did you feel about this Comic Con as a whole?
I think it was better than last year's, but it just didn't. It really did not live up to the hype.
Rick Grimes, Rick Grimes, Rick Grimes.
It's like you just have Robert Kirkman who's just imagine him just sitting down in like okay, let's start with the questions, and he gets like 50, not 50, like 500 questions online that say where's Rick, what about the Rick movies, all that stuff, and like you know what I mean, it's just one of those things where it's like you can't blame people. I mean, it makes so much sense why they're gonna ask that.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And apparently, Megamat his stream, he mentioned that Gimple was actually kind of rude during this Comic Con.
That's not good, man.
You know, like because he was like, yeah, we're not talking about Rick today.
Yeah. He should have said something like, you know, we completely understand why you want to, you know, get to know more about Rick. You guys have been waiting almost 3 years now, but we cannot disclose that information at this time. Like he could have said it. Yeah, he could have said it more respectfully, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know. Um, so okay, yeah. So for Henry and Gabriel, I feel like they should be just a little bit lower because like I never hated Henry, like a lot of people, but I feel like he I don't think he meets the legend like category, you know. Um,
It's actually funny. I actually put Savior Jared in the D category.
uh, yeah, I see him. If only there was a lower one. Like he would be right behind Jadis. Like he would be here, the worst. Like,
Mm.
yeah.
That would be like characters like Joe. I
So
mean,
Joe.
yeah,
Joe.
Oh,
this
oh,
Comic
Joe.
Con wasn't exactly the best Comic Con, apparently.
Yeah, it wasn't. We were expecting so much more. We were expecting trailers for all three shows, but we only got one trailer.
I
Yeah,
also I
and
think
the World Beyond stuff was trash.
Oh, it was. And we'll get to that soon, guys. In fact, we should probably break down the rest of this trailer so we can get to the sneak peeks. But yeah, I mentioned this with Dead Walker, how yeah, Judith should be a total mess. I mean, she probably doesn't even remember Carl. Realistically, she shouldn't. Her dad left. Probably she probably doesn't even remember him that much. Michonne left as well, and she has to take care of RJ, and people are dying around her. You know, everything is just so bad in Alexandria. Like, and let's remember, guys, she's a 10-year-old girl. I don't care if someone says, if somebody says that Judith, they don't want to see Judith cry because she's a strong character. I'm sorry, but that makes no sense.
Not
Like,
realistic.
yeah, it's
I
not realistic.
agree. You know, she's still human.
Uh, hey,
What is that?
guys,
What is that noise?
yeah, guys, who's making that noise?
that
Probably
is
Cam.
definitely not me anymore.
That was me. My notifications.
That
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
even the sound of the notification.
Yeah, it sounds like a car, actually.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say.
That was me. It was my notifications.
What?
Um,
What?
But I turned them off.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Epic. So yeah, here we see Rosita. Carol, Kelly, and Magna. And you can see some rope with Magna, so I think they're probably going to try and catch some horses. If I had to
Yeah,
guess.
Well, probably not, because they end up dying.
yeah. The first time I saw those horses, I had a feeling they're probably gonna die.
Yeah.
Horses always die.
Yeah. There's not enough Kens in their group, who would actually risk their life for a horse. So yeah. So here we have Jerry, Aaron, Carol, and Lydia. They're at the hilltop, and you can see a horse in the background, and they have a wagon, a cart. I'm not sure what they're looking at. Like, I don't know. What do you guys think they're looking at?
Yeah, looking at the cameraman.
Nah, the cameraman.
Well, there's
Yeah,
going to be walkers there, so probably walkers.
I don't think it's walkers because they wouldn't be staring. I feel like they'll be more moving faster.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
You know the scene in the trailer where Negan's like holding Maggie back and she's like freaking out at something? What do you think she's freaking out at?
Yeah, we'll get there, Epic. We're gonna talk about that scene. Oh wait, sorry. And here we have Daryl, who, my goodness. And here I thought they could not make Daryl look any, more dirty. They proved me wrong. Because yeah, Daryl looks.
I don't know. I don't know if he's as dirty as like, because that's the thing is like when he was in that cell, his mouth was like swollen. He only had to use a straw. He couldn't open his mouth that well. He's like his entire face was covered in just like brown gunk. I mean, it might be close. I feel like this might be like after he comes out of the tunnel. Like some shit might happen. I feel like maybe this is after the fight with Leia. Maybe this is after Dog dies. I don't know.
Oh, dude, if Dog dies, people are gonna riot.
I just don't know if AMC has the balls to kill off a dog in this show.
They're not going to kill Dog, especially because we see Dog in the trailer like standing next to like a woman figure. I'm thinking Leah.
Yeah, it is. It's so obvious because why would the dog not come back?
Yeah, they should not have showed that to us. They should have had Daryl block the camera. They should have had it look like Daryl blocking Dog in the camera angle. And when we watch it, it looks like Daryl's pulling a knife on a Reaper, but we don't see Dog because that's how the camera is positioned. But when we see the episode, Dog's going to be next to the Reaper. Yeah, so here we have the horses. So either, oh my goodness. So either, yeah, it doesn't. I don't know if they're the same horses that they saw earlier because this one is like beige color and this one's brown, and the two horses earlier were like the two horses in that shot were like both brown. So yeah, I don't know, but yeah, it looks like it's the Reapers, I guess, and it's just like, man, what's with the horse abuse? Like seriously, I don't know if the Reapers just want to be creepy, but it's like, do they not want horses too? I mean,
yeah, I don't understand why the show hates horses.
I don't know, man. Okay, yeah, so here we have, I think this is Lydia. I'm not sure who this is, and this is Rosita, and it's clearly pouring outside, and I think maybe you see them getting ready to close the door, so I guess they're still trying to clear Alexandria from walkers.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, and here's the thing that I noticed in the other part of the trailer is that they added like a whole new hole to the wall of Alexandria because it's like they remade a hole because there's one like whenever they showed it in Home Sweet Home, it looked like the wall was just like entirely like in pieces. But then in this episode, or like in this trailer, it shows like only like half of the wall is broken down and it was like tipped over, not like in pieces. So it's like, okay, they just like recreated that. It's like how they recreated the Reapers.
Yeah, also you can see that.
Brian.
Yeah, go ahead, Epic.
You know the moment in the trailer where like we hear it's at night, we hear that whimper, and then Daryl screams like no. Do you think that's like just fake tension that they're like trying to draw us off?
I think something happens. I feel like probably Dog might have got shot by an arrow or something. I don't feel like it's gonna be terminal. I think it'll just be like, like maybe in his leg or something.
Yeah. Okay, we'll get to that. Okay, so here we have a water tower and a walker. Do you guys think we are finally going to get the water tower death, or maybe a different version of it? Because there's a water tower. I'm just saying.
I mean, if they do that with Gabriel, I feel like that this. I mean, without a doubt, TV show Gabriel is better than comic book Gabriel, without a doubt, just because they've really made him more of a a badass, I guess, that stands up for himself. And I guess if they give him this kind of death, it'd be kind of like anticlimactic, because the way that his character was going in the comics seemed to be going that way, because he was new to like everything that he was doing, so he was going to make a mistake. But he's been through it many times. I just don't think he would make that kind of mistake of catching his foot in like a ladder and falling off.
Yeah, I feel like they got to give that death to like a minor character.
Hey, Luke.
Yeah. Okay, so
Hey,
yeah, here we have.
Brian.
Yes, Epic.
So, do you think this final season will be as like amazing as they're making it out to be?
Um, that's tough to say. Here's the thing. There's a lot of problems because one thing is we're not going to get any conclusion with Rick or Michonne. And I think they're going to have it end where Daryl and Carol leave the show. They go off on his bike and just like drive away. And I really don't want that ending. And
It
yeah,
could end
like,
with them finding out he's alive, like finding evidence, or maybe like Judith tells Daryl in the final episode, and then and then like he leaves to find out with Carol. I don't know. I mean, I feel like they can't just leave that open ended, because like Daryl needs to find out. Like Norma Reedus even said he wants a Rick and Daryl reunion. I feel like that he needs to find out. He needs to be the other character to find out. Him and Michonne need to be the only two characters that know about it, not Michonne and Judith.
yeah. Also, Aaron's wearing blue here. We'll get to that in a little bit. Because if you guys remember, Carol talks to someone wearing blue later in the trailer. Okay, yeah. So now we have the guy who gets bit. A lot of people think this is Daryl, but it's just not. First off, there's some blood here. You can see that there's a bite right here as well. There's a bite under their arm, and then this walker bites this person again. So yeah, this is not Daryl. Yeah, that's just nasty. And yeah, Carol's killing a walker. Okay, so yeah, epic. Here's the part where we have Maggie. First time I saw this, I'm like, wait, did something happen to Herschel? But they're not going to do that. And I don't know. Do you guys think we might get the death of Alden? Or Cole? Or
I think it's a. I think it's a good possibility, because I don't know. I feel like Alden's story's over. I mean, that dude Cole didn't seem like he was going anywhere. He could take the role of Dante. He could end up becoming like Maggie's new love interest.
yeah, but the thing is, with the show, you never know. Like they could
Yeah,
just trick us.
Lauren
Um,
Cohan might not want it though. That's the thing.
yeah. Okay, yeah. So now we have Rosita killing some walkers. I gotta ask, man, who is taking care of Coco?
I don't know. Probably like Barbara or something.
All right. The backup babysitter that they always have. I forgot about her.
Yeah, she's still alive. She's like one of those characters like Scott. She shouldn't be alive.
I know. So yeah, we have a bunch of walker killing. Yeah, so we have Alden, this guy. I don't really recognize him. Maggie. Um, oh yeah, so this is a cool shot. We have Daryl aiming his crossbow. Carol is upset. It looks like she might be in the council room, like of Alexandra. So I'm not sure. Oh, now we got this gnarly looking walker here. I have no idea what happened to it. But yeah, okay, so yeah, we have Kelly here on a horse. So somehow they get their hands on a horse at some point. And yeah, okay, so we'll get to that. We'll keep talking. Yeah, oh yeah. Magnus talking to Kelly. She finds the note from Connie. Okay, so yeah, now we have Connie. Looks like this is a walker, and she's running towards it. I'm not sure if that's Virgil in the back. I'm not really sure.
It
And
probably is. It looks like him.
yeah, so now we see Connie here.
Ryan,
Yeah,
I'm hoping Virgil dies this season.
me too, man. I don't like his character one bit.
Well, he needs to be there to like. Do you think they're gonna kill him off? So like, there's no way that like they find out Rick's alive besides like Judith.
I mean, Virgil doesn't really know anything except for that Michonne went this way. That's all. That's all he knows.
But he
And
obviously knows that like she's looking for someone, right? I mean,
that's true, but he doesn't know how special Rick is, like how big it is.
yeah, it's true.
Hey
Uh,
Brian,
yeah, Vic?
that'd be a cool way to like redeem Carol if she like killed Virgil and saved Connie.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But I don't think that's gonna happen. It looks like Connie and Virgil might get attacked by the Reapers in the scene.
Hmm.
Uh, okay, yeah. So here we get off Mercer and some guy. Do you guys think this is Sebastian? Because I don't know. He doesn't. He looks like he might be, but then his clothes. I don't think his clothes fit the character.
He's too old.
I
Sebastian has to be like a young kid because like that's how what's what he is.
I find it interesting how we're this close to the final season and yet we've had no casting for Sebastian or Pamela.
Oh,
Yeah, we have.
there's been casting for Pamela.
Hmm.
Layla Robbins.
Um. Okay, guys, I just realized something. Okay, so yeah, I know where this is. This is the hilltop basement. It's got to be where Henry used to be.
Yeah,
Yeah. So Lydia hands Aaron a knife, and he's looking down. So it's either a walker or somebody who died. Like, and they never got to clear it. So, yeah. Oh my goodness, that shot. The way I just paused it, Maggie just explodes this walker's head like a melon. Oh man, that is nasty.
Hey Brian.
Yeah.
That kind of reminds me of a kill, I think, back in season 3 where Daryl like saved that like the people in the car and smashed the walker's head with the trunk.
Yeah.
yeah.
Kind
Cool.
of like that.
You remember that one time that Daryl ran into that horde and he like the wheel was like running and it was just like tearing the freaking head of the walker up. That was
Yeah. I think this is Alexandria or something. Like you have a bunch of walkers at a door. Okay, so let's keep moving. Okay, close that. Oh, okay, yeah. So we got Alden stabbing some walker in the jaw, and for once in The Walking Dead, it doesn't kill the walker, which is good. It's consistent. Well, I mean, not consistent with what they've been doing, but it's consistent with the realism and the lore. But yeah,
because that would not kill someone. It doesn't hit the brain.
yeah,
I definitely agree. Like season 10 was kind of bad with that. Like pretty much all the walkers would die instantly in season 10 with one hit to the skull.
yeah. Even if it doesn't touch the brain, or at least get through, it's like I don't know. That's kind of bad. Yeah, we have Gabriel firing. We have Isaiah like killing someone or some walkers. Okay, so yeah, now we have this pit of I think it's in the army base, and like the walkers are reaching up, and I think this is the part where Maggie is dangling.
Yeah,
So,
it's kind of like a scene from whenever the horde gets inside Alexandria and she climbs up the tower and she like is dangling. I wonder if that's gonna be like a scene like that.
oh, dude, and now Glenn's not there this time, or Enid to save her.
Yeah, exactly.
Ouch. Yeah. So we have Aaron asking, I think Daryl. So you're gonna go fight ghosts? So I don't get this line. Like, what does he mean by it? Like the Reapers are not ghosts.
I think it's a callback to the episode Ghosts. The title. Like she was kind of going insane. She was seeing Henry's ghost or whatever. She saw a picture that had Henry, Benjamin. Well, it didn't have Benjamin. It had Sophia. It had Lizzie and Mika, and it had Henry on it, and they're all dead and shit like that.
Yeah, that could be it. Okay, yeah. So here, Carol is definitely talking to Aaron, I would say.
Yeah.
She says this is a thing you can't go. Okay, so yeah, now we have. Let's be honest. This is Leah, and here is Dog. Like, it's so obvious. I wish they didn't show this in the trailer. What they should have done is they should have had Daryl on the left side of this of them, so that he blocks Dog, and then we don't know that that Reaper is next to Dog.
Well,
Like they
it's
should have done
still
that.
it's I don't know.
No, it's
Okay,
Leah.
Hey,
It's
there's like
Leah.
a
Brian.
shot. There's a shot later on. I don't want to say that much, but it's the shot with like fire behind Daryl. There's like a woman in front of him, and I think that might be Leah also.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
Like, me personally, I feel that might be a reason why Dog won't be in the Daryl and Carol show is because he goes back with Leah.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If Leah's a Reaper, um, here's the thing. We know that Leah is not going with Daryl and Carol, so she either dies or leaves, goes somewhere. And I don't know. It feels like it makes more sense to kill her off.
Yeah, it does.
Also,
And why
it's
don't you not get any news on the Daryl and Carol spinoff, like at Comic-Con?
oh, I have no idea.
Oh,
I get
and they kind of Scott Gimple kind of confirmed that they're not filming the Rick movies. So, and he's filming. We know for a fact he's filming a movie, and it's a horror movie. But people thought it was the Rick movies. But I think if they were gonna say if he is filming the Rick movies, they would have said it at Comic Con. So that kind of confirmed.
Hey,
Unless,
Ken. Hey, Ken.
yeah.
I definitely agree with that, especially because we know Gimple is kind of very mean during Comic Con.
hmm
He's an
I
asshole.
mean, he could be filming, and they're just trying to hide it. But I feel like they're too cocky. The Gimple, I mean, The Walking Dead. Something I hate about The Walking Dead is that they love
oh, what was
the
that?
Reaper. They're Cole coming back in Fear. They love to spoil stuff in trailers for some reason.
What happened, Brian?
Well, I don't know. That was just a sound. I don't know. I heard Ken weird for some reason, like a sound issue. Yeah, so you just have Daryl with
Hey,
the knife.
Brian.
Yeah.
So that character getting bitten by the walker, who do you think that is?
That's tough. It's either a minor character or Alden. Which I
So
mean,
I think it's obviously I think Alden's gonna die, but I'm like, at first I was like, she doesn't have a strong connection with Alton, but I guess she kind of does because of season 8. Because I kind of forgot about that. And someone said it, I don't know who, but
It was me.
Alton could get the Dante role, but still end up dying.
Hey, Brian.
Alden didn't take that role. He took the Enid role.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Brian.
what?
I actually do think it's Alden because in the trailer, we see like Alden. There's like a flash of him screaming, and he looks like he has a painful expression on his face.
Oh, and Brian, I gotta tell you something. I wasn't here, but you know the scene with Alton fighting that walker, right?
Yeah.
That same knife is the knife of the person who was getting bit. The exact same knife. Like you
Yeah.
can't see it fully, but the knife, the like sharp part is kind of short, and the knife on the person getting bit is short also.
Yeah. Okay, so let's continue with the trailer. Oh my goodness.
Hey,
How
hey,
about this scene?
Brian.
Yeah, epic. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, go ahead, but I just want to let you know I'm trying to get through the trailer.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, do you agree with what I said that them like showing Alden with like a screaming face confirms that he's the one getting bit?
Well, I don't see his screaming face in the trailer yet. I gotta rewatch that part, but it's I think Alden is going to die. I'm not sure if that's him getting bit, but I think he's a confirmed death.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we get this scene right here, which is very creepy. Okay, yeah. So here we have a nighttime scene where, let me just go back to it. Here, I think we see Alden, and you have people running towards their direction. They have weapons. So is it like the Reaper's attack, or like what is going on in this scene? Hold
I
on.
think that's the Reaper. That's the Reaper attack because right after that, you see a Reaper try to stab or throw one of those things.
Man, I cannot pause it. This quality is terrible.
And there's something I realized. One of the Reapers, Elijah the masked dude.
Yeah.
One of the Reapers have a weapon that looks exactly like his. or similar to it.
I feel like maybe Maggie, that Elijah used to be a Reaper, and maybe like Elijah saved Maggie from the Reapers, and that's the reason why, like, you know.
Someone said this in the last stream. I don't remember who it was. No, it wasn't even a stream. I think it was just me, Walker Dead, and someone else talking. It may have been you, Dead Walker, but someone was like, Maggie probably did something to the Reapers for them to come after them, but they seem to be super evil, so maybe they're just being evil because they're evil, like with the wolves. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Gabriel could die. They showed a scene of Gabriel in this fight time and in this nighttime scene. So I don't know. I feel like if it's not a water tower death, like Gabriel can just die in the woods or something.
I just don't see Gabriel surviving the show. I think Gabriel really has just lost his mind. I mean, I had a theory that he might get Dwight's death because like he might not suit in like the Commonwealth. He might be like, act the same way as Dwight does. Maybe like Aaron has to kill him.
Dude, these guys are so
Gabriel,
clutch, man.
you hear Gabriel say God is not here anymore. So maybe he becomes something must happen to him that makes him like kind of not believe in God. Maybe it's just something else, but
Hey,
he
Dead
does
Walker.
say God isn't here anymore, or something like that.
Hey, Dead Walker. Hey, Dead Walker.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Me personally, I always felt that Magna would make sense to get Dwight's death.
Yeah, I guess, but I don't see that's where her character would
I have
go.
a theory. I think Dwight will cross over back to The Walking Dead and get his death. No, I'm joking, but
Now, Magnus too hot to kill off.
people, they're either not going to do it or they're going to remix it. Like they could do it with the Commonwealth group. Like when I say Commonwealth group, I'm talking about Princess, Ezekiel, Yumiko. It's not going to be Yumiko. That would be stupid. Could be Ezekiel or Princess.
I mean, I think Ezekiel will die by the show ends because he's got cancer. I don't know. I don't see why they would just like.
I think I know what they're gonna do, and it's kind of it's like one of those things. If I know that I have that feeling they're gonna do this, he's gonna get his cancer cured and then get killed like right after.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get his cancer
that
cured.
Would be fucked up.
That's why I say he might get Rick's comic death. I would rather Maggie get it because she's a bigger character, and if they do the whole statue thing, I would rather Maggie have a statue, but then we'll have another parentless child. Unless Negan takes care if Negan takes care of Glenn or Herschel, if Maggie dies, that would become full circle.
Yeah. Okay, guys, let's go back to the trailer.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Reapers. Here's the thing. They say, okay, we know that they're killers and all that. They're pretty good at it. But let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's only like a dozen, like right here. Like, and I'm not saying this is all of them, but I'm just saying like this is probably a decent chunk because this is probably the leader. So I'm just saying that like, they advertise them like as a group that destroys communities, and I'm like, yeah, no, that's the CRM. Like, let's be honest. I just don't see how they can destroy a community that has guns and people when like it seems like obviously they're gonna lose like against a group in the woods. I mean, I'm just saying that like unless we get like major casualties, I feel like they are partially overhyping them. I will say the trailer did a good job making us be scared of the Reapers, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying that like obviously we know that the Reapers are not going to kill all the characters.
Yeah. I wanted to say this, but I feel like I forgot what I was gonna say. Never mind. Oh, I think the Reapers. When do y'all think the Reapers will start to die out?
I would say they're probably like episode A.
Everyone's saying that, but I guess that makes sense.
Okay,
Hey,
so
Brian.
Yapik.
So, was the season 11 trailer better than the Fear and World Beyond trailers?
Oh yeah. Wait. Okay, so was you mean the sneak peeks that we got?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was better. The sneak
Actually,
peeks
I
look
have an
terrible.
unpopular opinion. Oh, it might be unpopular. I think season 11 is one of the best Comic Con trailers we've seen. Because season 1, 2, and 3, because I re-watched all the Comic Con trailers. Season 1, 2, and 3 are terrible. Season 4 and 5, well, season 4 is okay. Season 5 and onward is good. Season
Yeah.
7 is bad, though.
Season 6 was not bad.
I thought the trailers for seasons 1, 2, and 3 were amazing.
The reason I think they're bad is because literally most of the trailer is from the first episode. So there's only a few parts that's from episodes. Like the trailer is just episode 1, 2, and 3. At least in the first two seasons. Season 3 was a little bit better.
Wow, guys, yeah, we got to get through the trailer. Sorry, I just want to say we got to get through the trailer just a little bit faster because we also have to get through the sneak peeks. Um, but yeah, I still don't get it. So Ezekiel and Eugene, why? How did they go from being captured by the Commonwealth guards to being out, killing walkers, getting blood on them? How does that happen? What do you guys think?
It might be kind of like a earn your keep type of thing, you know? I don't know.
Yeah, but the Commonwealth doesn't do that. That's
I
so weird.
know. I
I
know
just
it.
can't see it. I don't know, man. I mean, it's a
Maybe
good
maybe they
suggestion.
offered maybe they
I,
offered to help Mercer or something.
yeah, I could see something like that. Okay, yeah. So, somebody said that this is Daryl, and I could see it being Daryl, I guess, and some Reapers, without their masks on, all that stuff. But yeah, somebody lights a fire in like some cabin or something. I'm not sure who this is. Oh yeah, okay, come on. This is Leah. This is so Leah.
Some people say
You
they
can
don't
see
think
her
it's
eyes.
Leah, but there's no
You can see
way.
her
It's
eyes.
either Leah or Daryl just has a crush on that Reaper because he keeps staring at her, and she's the only Reaper that we keep seeing.
Yeah. So yeah, here we have Maggie, talking to somebody. Okay, yeah, so it looks like somebody falls down next to Daryl, and then Daryl shouts no, and you hear Dog yelp, and yeah, I don't think Dog is gonna die. I just think he might
Okay,
get injured or something.
Brian, I have a suggestion. So I know there's a way you can show like your screen on Discord. Do you know how to do that?
Um, let me see. I think so.
Oh yeah,
Wait, not.
there is a way. You click like the thing right in between the camera and the mic, and I think that's how you do it.
Um, share. Okay, let me know if you guys
Oh yeah, and we
see it.
watch stream.
Okay, do you guys see it? You guys see Daryl?
It's loading. Yeah, we can see it. Oh my god, thank you.
Where?
Yeah, we can see it.
Oh, I see it. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, so here we have. Okay, so this is not Virgil. This has got to be a Reaper.
What is that picture? What?
Connie.
She is
It's
scared of
obvious.
her mind.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure a knife cannot go through a wooden house and just have
Oh
blood on
yes,
it.
he can. I've done it. Well, what?
I mean, a
I guess
knife like
that
that.
knife is pretty sharp, and it's The Walking Dead, so it's probably very fragile.
Yeah, but still, it's just. I could see this being a sword. Like, if it was a sword or a machete, I could see that better. But it looks like it's more of a knife, so I
Yeah.
don't know. Just a small thing, and I don't know whose blood that is. Maybe it's Virgil's. Who knows? Um. So yeah, we have Gabriel. I think he says something like, "I'm not scared." And my goodness, I love the new outfit that Gabriel's wearing. Like,
Oh
he's no
yeah.
longer.
That's something else. Oh my bad. But everyone's wearing kind of like black. Well, at least Magna kind of was. You see Carol, like, and Negan and Maggie. A lot of people this season are wearing black. And a lot of people saying that's unrealistic. But
I
mean,
find
if
it interesting how Gabriel doesn't have his little white band. It's like the first time we've seen him without it, and yet it's iconic because at the same exact time he doesn't, he's starting to lose his faith again, I guess.
I mean,
It's
yeah.
weird. After everything that's happened, he decides to lose his faith in that. Well, probably because their communities are falling apart.
Honestly, their communities fell apart like since Rick, quote unquote, died. Let's be honest, that's when it started.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, imagine if he was still alive. I guarantee it would have been like really good.
Yeah. So here we have Mercer. He's looking at someone. Fight the dead, save the living poster. That's pretty cool.
Hey,
I like it.
Brian,
Yapik.
how did you feel about Lance at the end?
I mean, okay. I wish we could have seen, Patrick Milton or Pamela.
wait.
You know what I mean? Just
I gotta say something. I didn't really read the comics part of the Commonwealth. So basically, on YouTube, it showed me, and he was on the picture, and I was freaking out because I thought it was Pamela as a dude, but then I remembered Lance from the comics, but I don't really know it like that.
Lance is basically just this schmuck, I guess. He's more than just this asshole. It just like is a high-ranking member in the Commonwealth. He's like man.
Oh no, and I think he's just charge of like some interviews and like welcoming people kind of thing. But like he is not tough at all. Like Lance is the type of guy who wouldn't get his hands dirty.
Oh yeah.
He's like Gabriel, I'm guessing. Not Gabriel. Who's that dude that Maggie killed? Gregory. I forgot his name. Yeah, Gregory. Kind of like him, I guess. Okay, so this is the shot I was talking about, Brian. You see that woman right there? I think that's Leah.
Yeah, I could see Daryl like she takes off her mask and then his eyes kind of open and he's like, "So you're with them now," kind of thing. I don't know, something like that. Not sure why this place is on fire.
I feel like it'll be very emotional for Daryl because it's like, man, this is the only girl like I had sex with, but it's like
Exactly.
I mean, he should have took his chances with Carol. Carol asked for it in season 3, if you guys don't remember, and he decided to go with his.
Wasn't interesting.
I think he's gonna end up. I think he's gonna end up bumping uglies with Connie eventually. But like, I think that like I think it's gonna be emotional because it's like he actually fell in love with this girl. Like,
yeah. Well,
because Daryl's the type of person. If this is actually Leah, he will not fall in love. He didn't fall in love with someone for 10 years. 10 years. And then when he finally does it and they betray him, he's not going to do it again. Unless maybe Connie.
Yeah, I can see Connie. Yapik?
Am I the only one that when I see Gabriel, I feel old?
Yeah, Gabriel changed so much.
Oh yeah.
Because like I was around 14 or 15 when season 5 premiered, or 17, and now Gabriel has just got all the white in his facial hair, and it's man.
Hey, you know what's funny? You know what I think about when I see this scene? Like, I'm thinking of like hold on, one second. Dang it, let me just pause it. This is hilarious. Daryl's just like staring at her, like all cold and stuff, probably showing no fear, but it's like, dude, in real life, like, let's be honest, if your back is against that kind of fire, you would be burning like crazy.
Yeah.
Daryl
kind of looks like he's about to cry, kind of. I don't know. That's what makes me think that, because he keeps looking at this. They made it kind of obvious, but it could be a plot twist. I feel like what they might do. There's no way of Leah knowing. Like, Daryl could have told Leah about Connie and how he felt about her, and maybe end up killing Connie or torturing her or something. Like, kind of like a ultimatum, if you guys know what that means.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah?
How does it make you feel that, like Daryl and Carol are the last 2 members of the original Atlanta group?
That's crazy.
I mean, they're better than nothing, obviously. Like, no characters from season 1, but I still would have preferred, like, Glenn, Carl, Rick, like, or just 2 of those 3. You know what I mean?
Well, actually, more like Carl, because Carl.
Well, Rick is still alive, though, technically.
Yeah, but we can't count him anymore, if you think about it. Like,
but okay. Well, what about those characters who didn't have names? They could still be alive. You don't know.
What characters that have names? or don't have names.
Like, there might be some characters who don't have names that survived, like character 1, 2, and 3. They could have survived.
From season 1?
No, I was joking.
Okay.
Is it really them two left? Are you? I thought it would be more.
No, it's just them two.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, just Daryl and
if you
Carol
count
left.
just season 1 in general, there's like we have Morgan, Rick, Daryl, Carol, but that's it, I guess.
Yeah, Morgan and Rick don't count because they left.
Well, they're
and
still from season 1 though. They're not in the show anymore. That's something I'm mad about. Morgan is definitely not coming back into season 11, but I want him to reunite this.
No, like what I meant was characters that are from season 1 that are still in the main show. Daryl and Carol are the only two left.
Hey guys, one thing I noticed, Daryl's not wearing his vest.
Yeah, well, in the other trailer he is though. In the other part of the trailer he is though. If you saw the one where he's like standing over like in a building on top of a building.
Hey guys, okay, so now we get this creepy walker, like it's like Resident Evil or something. And then, do you know what we have here? I think this is Gracie.
Hilltop.
Hilltop?
Oh my bad. So you remember the episode when they were turning into zombies during All Out War? That's kind of like where that's why I said that.
Yeah, I know. It's just I think this is Gracie. So I don't know. I don't see this being Hilltop. I just don't.
Oh yeah, because Rosita and Carol weren't even at Hilltop the entire time. And Carol and Rosita are the people looking at these. No, that's a mirror. That's a mirror, I think.
Hey,
Oh,
Brian.
maybe that's a walker. Yeah?
Me personally, I actually am kind of like depressed right now. Just because like when we watch this final season, we know that this is it. You know, it's just I'm sad.
Epic, don't be sad, man. Like, don't be sad, man. Like it's just part of life. Nothing lasts forever, but also, The Walking Dead's still gonna.
That's the Grey's Anatomy fans.
There's still gonna be some Walking Dead after the main show.
There's gonna be plenty after, I guarantee.
Well, yeah, it's just the main show. I've been with this show since I was 12 years old, since 20.
Yeah, so
I
know what you mean, man. But honestly, I'm ready for The Walking Dead to be over. Okay, as I was saying, I'm honestly ready for The Walking Dead to be over. Honestly, the main show has it's going past it's up to the comic material now. I mean, it's pretty much over. I mean, it makes the most sense.
The only reason why it's ending this early is because of the lawsuit, and also season 11 is technically 2 seasons. If you think about it, it's season 11 and 12. If you think about it, because it's 16 plus 16 is 24, so we're technically seeing 2 seasons.
Yeah,
but next year is the last year, right?
Yeah, here's a weird scene. We have the Reapers taking Daryl, I think, away, and we have this person hanging upside down, and maybe this person was shot in the head, because this person should be a walker right now, but they're not moving. So I don't know.
If this is like the Reaper. I wonder if this is like the Reaper's base.
Okay, so y'all know what this is. If y'all don't know what it is, I think it's the cave they were in episode 8 to 9 of 10, season 10.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah?
I just have to say, this being the final season, it really feels like the end of an era.
It is. Kind of. But, no matter how many eras end, we're still going to keep going. Life doesn't end when your favorite show does. Life keeps going,
The movies will be out before we know it.
Yeah, right. If only the movies
we'll be happy when they do. I think we'll all be very happy when they come out. I have faith in that.
I have a feeling it's gonna come out like 2000. This is weird because this is like 2 years after I graduate, but like 2026 or like 5. I don't
believe that. I don't believe that. I think that we might get. I think we're gonna get a trailer next year. I think.
Well, yeah, we'll get a trailer, but the movies. There's gonna be a trilogy unless they cancel the other 2 movies.
They might have a twist too.
Hey guys, we really need to continue with the trailer.
All right, this is Connie and Virgil.
Brian.
Yeah, Epic. What is it?
I just want to say that after the final season ends, I guarantee they're probably going to have like a The Walking Dead complete series with all 11 seasons and like a giant bundle.
That's gonna be a lot of money. Oh my god.
Yeah. Um.
Okay, that's Connie and Virgil. People are saying like Carol's gonna kill Virgil, but is Virgil really even like harming Connie? Like he's trying to help her.
Yeah, it's the Reapers, obviously,
Yeah.
because he has a bat.
It's
So,
just crazy how Maggie literally brought a new threat to Alexandria.
oh, she did. Every person the Reapers kill, Maggie's indirectly responsible. I mean, honest. I'm sorry, it might sound harsh, but it's kind of true.
What also
Okay.
adds more guilt to like the death of whoever dies, like in this trailer, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's just Maggie left, for years, kind of never giving closure to the whole what happened with Rick thing. Because let's be honest, Maggie and Daryl were responsible for what happened to Rick.
Yeah, they were.
I
And then
get not really Maggie. What did Maggie do? Gerald's the one who took action.
yeah, but it was
Mhm.
Maggie's
And I
plan.
don't even blame. I don't blame them. I feel like
But it was Maggie's plan to distract Rick. Maggie asked Daryl to get Rick out of the way. Keep him occupied.
yeah, but if you use that logic, you got to use that logic for the whole series. Like Maggie, like if you use the logic Maggie brought the Reapers, didn't Rick basically getting Glenn and Abraham killed? You got to use the same logic, but there is like I don't know.
Well, Maggie's the one. She still made the deal with Gregory. Here's the thing: Glenn wouldn't have died if Daryl didn't punch Negan. So you can't go too far
A
back.
lot of like I think first it goes Negan, Daryl, and then Rick. I guess.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian.
Yes.
How much of the trailer is left?
A lot. We still have a lot.
Okay,
Uh,
Maggie falling. Ouch, my
yeah.
ear.
Yeah. I think somebody's gonna.
I just have to say one weird thing about this
Oh.
trailer is there's no music.
Yeah,
There
that
is
kinda
music.
weird. There's some music, but
That's
it's not.
something. That's something else. People were complaining about the music is just a remix of the intro, and I actually like that they season. So it's cool that they use the same music, and I
Yeah.
like how it sounds also.
Okay. Yeah, Maggie's falling. I don't know. Negan's probably gonna catch her. I'm not sure why Maggie's walking by herself to this mall, but I mean, it's a pretty cool shot. So okay, yeah,
So
now
they're
she's by herself in
going
the
to a
mall.
mall season.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so weird. They're going. We know they're going to a mall. We know they're going to the military base and the subway station. So I don't know how they connect though. Because why would they go to a mall? Because the Reapers, I don't think they live here.
I think it all has to do with they're just looking for supplies, I guess.
Okay, so I got something to say about this scene. People are saying, well, it's obviously Negan. And the girl on the right, always when I first saw the trailer, I thought it was Lydia because the hair looks longer than what Maggie would have. Because you can kind of see like it kind of looks her hair looks way longer, like Rosita or Lydia's. And then the
Yeah,
person, I think it's a mannequin.
no, this is Alden. I think
Well, can you play the thing and see if like his body moves? Because if it doesn't, then that has to be a mannequin or something.
it can't be a mannequin because like this is how it goes on.
All right, never mind. That's a person because the head goes down.
Yeah, because this woman is way too tall for Lydia.
Oh yeah, Lydia. Well, yeah. I guess.
Brian.
Yeah.
The first time I saw Judith, I was actually kind of surprised, like, because I thought this season she was going to look way older.
Me too. Good call. Good catch there. Because Kaylee Fleming is like 13 now, but she's still playing a 10-year-old, and I think it's believable. This is why it makes sense to end The Walking Dead right here in season 11, because we just know that Kaylee's gonna have a big growth spurt, so they have to do something. Yeah. So here we have it. So here at the hilltop, we have Lydia, Carol. We see Jerry and Aaron there. So I guess it's only the 4 of them that go to the hilltop to, I guess, scavenge what they can. And
I'm really glad they actually finally show, Hilltop like that, because we didn't actually see that, in 10C.
yeah, that's true. I guess the budget's back, sort of, because there was no budget in
It
10C.
looks really destroyed, man. The effects really look really good. It really looks believable that this place has just been burnt down.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Magna's hugging Carol. This is kind of weird.
Maybe Carol's saying sorry. I don't know.
Could be
Or they
that.
fine.
Okay, yeah. So, really quick with the kids. What is this? What is Judith? I don't know who this
I think that's another one of the kids. Cause okay, so I saw someone's review and I can see this. So the kid looks a little bit taller than Judith. So it can't be an adult, it can't be a teen. So I'm guessing it's either one of the kids she's training, or maybe like a kid who's missing.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So here we have. Okay, this is pretty cool. So we have Judith, Gracie, RJ, Herschel, and 2 of Jerry's kids. They're like, I don't know how old. They're like 3 or 4, I think. So I'm just like, okay, I get it that they have to be taught how to defend themselves, but I'm sorry, I'm looking at Jerry's daughter. I'm just like, dude, she's way too young.
I like how they all have wooden swords.
Yeah.
I feel like has Maggie not did Maggie and Aaron just not show their kids how to defend themselves? Especially
I really
Maggie.
I don't know, man. And honestly, like, I don't know even if Maggie's gonna spend much time with Herschel this season. If I can be honest with you, because like, I don't know, it's just one of those things where it's like we might not get too much interaction with them. One thing I noticed.
Do you guys think this season is gonna be? I really hope this season focus on every single character in their own way, like have their own storyline. Some characters just don't do any. Like Rosina did nothing in season 10.
Oh,
I hope this season each character gets some type of even if it's like they're not big of a story. It's the final season. You can't just focus on one certain character.
Hey guys, 2 last things about this picture, quick before I move on. One is we have the what's the word? What's the word that Epic used? It's the like the future generation, right? Like Epic, is that what you called them? Because like we have Judith, Gracie, RJ, and Herschel. Yeah.
I think we're gonna see them in the time jump if they do one.
Yeah, and one last thing. Does RJ look bigger? Like, did he have like a major? Yeah, like he used to be in a.
I think is like around 10 or 9.
Oh my goodness, thanks Ken. Thanks for looking it up. Because, like, guys, do you remember season 9? Like, he was in a onesie. Like, he was like a toddler, and now he's like, I mean, he's big. Like, what in the world happened? Like, I know it's been like at least 1 year since season 9.
I think season 10 did have a few time skips.
Yeah, but season 11 is only like a year after season 9. It's only been like 1 year since Henry died, I think, like, or around there. So I don't know. It's just he aged like 3 years in like 1. It's kind of noticeable, Oh man. So yeah, then we get this shot. Okay, so this is weird. We have Lydia, Carol, and Jerry. They're not going to the hilltop because they have different clothes. But one, I have no idea who this guy is, and
I'm guessing that's just a red shirt.
Yeah, and Epic, you know me so well. You know I hate when they do red shirt deaths because I'm just like, okay, where did this red shirt come from? Because like we've seen everybody, Okay, yeah. So we have Negan killing walkers. Oh yeah. So we have that. So Maggie's she's screaming. She's trying to stop somebody from dying.
RJ is 7 in season 10, and I can't find the actor's age, but he is 7 in season 10 though.
Whoa, I'm sorry. There is no way RJ is 7 in season 10.
And they said in season 9 he was 6. Okay, he acts too much like a baby to be 6.
Wait,
Like in
yeah, I thought
season
he was
9, at
5.
least.
With the 6-year time skip, he would be 5. That doesn't make
Well, I
sense.
guess they put 6 years because I kind of understand because when we see Michonne pregnant, but that's something else I don't get. So if it was a 6-year time jump, you put 9 to 8 months after Rick's disappearance.
Yeah, you
That
put
doesn't
8, 9
add up. I
months.
think they just chose 6 years because there was a 6-year time jump.
But that's so lazy. That's not accurate. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. So here we have. This is cool. Daryl using a gun with a flashlight. That is awesome. Like, we have never seen Daryl. Daryl rarely uses a gun. I mean, this is him, right?
Well, actually, I think in the season 7 finale, Daryl shot an assault rifle.
Yeah, but that was a weird assault rifle. I hated that scene. Like how it just didn't look right.
It was
That
like it was weird because like the barrel had like a triangle on it.
yeah, I don't even know if a guns like that exists. So it just took me out of the experience.
It looked like something from Call of Duty.
Yeah, it was. I think it was like an Easter egg or something. Oh yeah, so here we have the beginning. Daryl and stuff. Okay, really quick. Why is Yumiko wearing Commonwealth armor?
It's like a Star Wars type of thing, you know. It's like a Star Wars reference.
Yeah, but
Uh,
like
maybe
what?
in the show they're remixing it and she becomes a Commonwealth soldier.
Maybe, but she's getting Michonne's story arcs for her to be a soldier.
I found something else. Judith is apparently 10 in season 10, but Glenn Jr. or Herschel Jr. is 9, which makes no sense because
Yeah, that
I
makes
don't
no sense. He should be 8.
because that means him and Judith are 1 year apart unless Judith is just about to turn 9. I
Well,
mean
like, yeah,
11.
that's why I was shocked in this trailer. Just I was expecting for Judith to look older.
Yeah, but RJ does. Yeah, so I don't know why she has that. Negan has a gun. Okay, so here we get of the end, which is kind of interesting. But guys, we know we're gonna get a trailer next year, though. We're still gonna get a trailer though for season 11, like the last eight episodes. I would say probably.
Yeah, which makes me a little sad, but it is what it is.
Yeah. So here we have looks like Maggie in the mall again, but I don't know what she's walking to. There must be something here that she maybe a person, but I don't know. I don't see a person standing up, so not sure what it is. Okay, so now we have Maggie with this is Alpha's mask, right?
No, there's no way it is because Lydia threw it off the.
Oh yeah,
cliff.
you're right. Sorry. You're right about that. Is it Negan's? Or like whose mask
A
is
lot
it?
like
I feel like it's one that she might have just crafted herself. I don't know.
it kind of
Oh,
looks
no
like
way she
Gammas,
crafted her
but the
own.
Whisperers do kind of. It kind of looks like Gammas, but it could just